Agnar.
Stop it.
All right, let's have ourselves a good live stream here. Here we go.
All right.
What is going on, everybody? Stubbs here with Retro Handhelds, here with my co-hosts, Mr. Rob the Retro Tech Dad and Andrew from our team.
Hey, everyone.
Today we're taking another look at the new RG477V. So many names. There we go. We got that. And this is Anbernic's latest vertical. We looked at this live a few days ago, and since then there's been developments which are interesting, such as fixing some stability issues, thermals, getting a better performance mode that's nice and balanced, as well as GammaOS, which is coming. So we got stock OT updates, we got GammaOS coming. So today we're going to test games from the higher end of emulation, PS3, Switch, take some requests here and there, do some GameHub, and what else? Rob, Android? Android as well.
I got some Android loaded up. Yep,
right.
I took care of that. Spent an hour or two just getting everything set up there.
Perfect. Rob? What's your thoughts on the device so far?
Oh, it's nice. I really like it a lot. I think Anbernic's done a good job with this one. You know, it's just a lot of power in a vertical format. I like it. I actually don't mind the flat back. It's actually pretty comfy to hold just because of the size of it. But not a lot of gotchas with this one, I don't think. I think this one's actually pretty solid out of the box, which is great, you know.
Yeah, now that we got those thermals figured out, it's so much better, stable when you're playing longer play sessions. And yeah, this is one that really, I haven't changed my opinion, I don't think really at all since our initial first look live stream. And Monday's podcast, we gave a little update about the thermals, but now that situation is seemingly completely resolved, which was really my only complaint. Beyond that, it's kind of like, well, it's kind of big and chonky, right? But I still think it's their best vertical that they've released so far. And Russ had a video drop too, which was cool.
This screen is fantastic, and I mean, again, it's the same screen we've seen in the 477M, and you know, so it's a returning display that's just really high quality. It's actually a really good picture quality. It's just nice and vibrant. It's large. I mean, you know, the funny thing is it can handle other aspect ratios quite well just because of the size of the display. So, like PSP, for example, actually ends up being the same screen size as an actual OG PSP. So,
which is really cool.
Yeah, so it can do quite a lot. I mean, I think if you're looking for a powerhouse vertical that's not the INEO DMG, this is pretty much your next option, honestly. So
yes,
and even like if you look at them like side by side, you know, not crazy big difference here. You know, I mean, so yeah. I
mean, the DMG is a better form factor for that Game Boy style, but
yeah, for sure.
This just packs a punch, and it's more comfortable, and I like the buttons better than the INEO's offering.
Yes, the buttons, the D-pad are better. I mean, obviously we have, you know, we got two sticks here, so that already makes it a little bit better for those higher-end systems. And this thing can definitely do some higher-end stuff. I mean, that Dimensity 8300 is pretty powerful, so you get a decent amount of power in this package, and I think that early bird price is very fair for what this is, you know.
And it's also coming in at something that beats the Retroid Pocket Classic in some regards. You know, it adds sticks, which is nice. It's not a Snapdragon, but it does have a more powerful processor overall. But it also comes in at a much higher price point because the price is now known. $200 early bird for the 8 gig model here. And well, sorry, this is the 12 gig, and then $240 for the 12 gig here. So, which is with that pricing in mind, it's like, yeah, that's kind of an easy recommend at $200. We kind of said before, like that would be the price that we needed to see for this to be a slam dunk. So also new information. This is going to be launching December 20th. So that's this Saturday at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's going to be, again, $20 off early bird for those first 72 hours, I believe it is. Is that right, Andrew?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Which tells me that we're probably going to see this, you know, kind of go back and forth at that price point, you know, later on in terms of like sales and whatnot. So like, I think it's a great price point to be at. They needed it to be around that $199 price for this to, you know, be able to compete against what's out there.
Yeah, and also I think the black. I like the black SKU a little bit better than the gray here.
I like the black one too. Yeah,
it looks a little more premium. Yeah, this has the Game Boy kind of aesthetic, but the black, I mean, with the bezels and everything, it just looks a lot cleaner to me. So I'm going to be on the lookout for picking one of these up. Yeah.
Same thing that happened with me in the 477M, which producer Sony has mine now, but I ended up getting a bronze unit because I really liked that color. So
it's so funny. Now I'm going backwards, and I kind of want to swap somebody for the silver just because the colorful buttons. I don't know why. I don't like that, but
I might take you up on that.
It's like we can't get quite the right combination of what we want here, you know?
And but there's two options here. I like that they're keeping it simple this time, which is cool.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, and 128 gigs internal storage for the base unit, and then 256 for the higher end. So if you're doing GameHub on here, and there are many games that you can run in 4x3 like Skyrim that'll work pretty well and scale well. And so if you're going to do GameHub, we do recommend getting that 12 gig so you get 256 gigabytes of internal storage, because you gotta have a lot of internal storage because it's kind of funky when you try to use the micro SD card for GameHub storage. Or for WinLater, just in general. Different builds give you different results, but yeah. Or GameHub Lite. 120 hertz screen has been nice to see on here. And one thing about the screen that we were seeing in the Discord, people were really getting worried about, I guess there was a thing on the 476H, but I'll turn this on here. But they were worried about this black outline, like not being aligned.
I've been paying attention to that too, and I don't see it on mine either. It looks pretty good to me. Hold on, let me actually focus this camera first.
You have to get the camera so dead on to
so I
show the reality.
I'm pretty perfectly centered here, and I mean, so if you hold it like at certain angles, for sure you're going to see where it is. But
they're talking about this black line, and what I believe that is just simply the side of the screen housing. You're seeing a little bit. But the screen, if you look dead on, it fully fills the frame. It almost looks like the right side on this one, I know, has a little bit more black showing. So people thought, okay, this is a little bit off-centered. But then look on that side, and you see it as well.
It's funny because, I mean, like I'm looking at it
in
person, it just doesn't really stand out to me at all. You know, I mean, it looks like it's evenly attached to the glass there. So,
yeah, but apparently on the 4.7, I never heard of this, but apparently on the 476H here, people were seeing it, and it actually was a thing. So I wanted to look and see, is that a thing? Also, an update on charging. This charges pretty well.
Yeah, check that out too. Yep.
About 25.2 watts is the highest I could get for mine.
That's what I was getting on mine too. Yeah.
They claim 27, but it's about 25, which is still good.
Which is
charged up that. I mean, I got a charge. I don't know, what was it? 45 minutes, maybe an hour to full charge. I don't know about you.
I didn't time it, but I mean, again, I measured it, and it was about like 25, 26 watts, which is, it's as advertised basically. I mean, that's what I would expect to see.
Yeah, and because you have more power on tap, especially when you're on the highest performance mode, which is still unstable, by the way. Okay, so we want to play in that balanced kind of middle performance tier, and that's going to give you a nice stable thing. They added this in the OTA update, and what that means is right there, and all the retail units that are going to be shipping have this already built in. So the latest updates, usually on these handhelds, they have the auto mode or just high performance for Anbernic, but now they have this nice performance mode, which again is that balanced, more stable in Wildlife Extreme benchmarks. Sony, if we can pull that up, Wildlife Extreme stress test benchmarks, we saw in the highest performance mode, it had a 25% stability. And then in this new performance, we're getting a 94, 95% stability, which is so much better.
It's something funky going on there for sure. There was definitely something funky going on. So I'm glad they resolved it. And I know like Gamma's been like really trying to get it to that point where it's like perfectly stable.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But this is much better. This update is definitely a lot better, and I'm glad they addressed this before anyone else got it.
Yeah, so if we go back to the other one for a second, so that's kind of the before and after. So before the OTA, and Gamma also fixed this in his version, his GammaOS build that's coming. But you're going to see... Here, let's just go to the second shot there. Yeah, here, right here. So here was the result from before the update. Yeah, we got that... No, this isn't the one I'm looking for, Sony. Is there one more that shows the... Anyways, the one that shows stability. But yeah, so that was at a 24%, and now we're seeing about a 90-some.
It's definitely not 25% anymore, that's for sure.
Yes. No. I got to set up this new unit, but yeah, I don't know. I still don't see it on my 476H even.
I think I know what you guys are talking about. Let me wipe my screen off of my 476H.
Yeah, I'd love to see yours. Maybe we can get a good example.
Because there is it's gonna be hard to show. So if you can put me up, I'll try and get it showing. So you see the black border around the screen.
See, that's
I think that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, but see, that's not. We don't have that here with the 477.
No, you don't.
Do you see though it being uneven? It being uncentered?
No, it's centered. Yeah, it looks centered on Andrew's, but it's. I know. I see what they're talking about. Yeah.
No, yeah, it looks centered from here. Also, that's a cool grip you have there. JC Studios.
JC Studios, you know it. This is actually my 477M grip. It just fits perfectly anyways.
Right, that's right. It's compatible with both. So, okay.
But yeah. I think that's
what they're talking about.
We're talking about.
All right. Well, good to. I'd like to see more units. Yeah, I'd like to see if there's any, one-offs or something. But okay, so again, on the performance front here, what this means is on the highest performance, you will have low stability. But if you really want to push the chip and get a short burst of intense speed and get over 3,000 score in the wildlife stress tests, yeah, that'll work. And so, yeah, you can play games in short bursts, but you are going to get thermal throttled eventually. So putting it in this mode gives you a nicer balanced mode, meaning you're getting like the high 2000s for the result, for the score there from 3D Mark. And then auto mode, I just don't trust it right now. I don't know what auto mode is doing, really. I don't leave it in that mode, but...
I mean, I'm a rebel. I just leave it in high performance and call
just
it a
go
day.
for it.
Heck yeah.
So today for mine,
give me all that power.
So let's do a comparison. You do high performance. I'm going to do that mid balance today, and we'll see, because I think we have a lot of the same games installed.
I'm on high right now. Yep.
Fan speed has been pretty good in auto mode. If you want to do strong, like we were showing in the last few streams, that will definitely be loud.
It's loud, yeah.
But
it's loud.
It will cool it off.
There's no whine that I've heard of. There's no whine. Also, like if you move the device like up and down, it doesn't do that weird like humming, that sometimes you get just because of the aerodynamics, but you don't get any of that, so that's good at least. But it is just loud at that highest setting, which limitation of the size.
Yeah, right. What are we looking at here, Sony? This is, I don't know what this is. This must be after I did the update. We don't need this on the screen. Sorry, thank you. Sorry, we're all done.
No,
with
you're
that.
a legend. Just letting you know.
You are a legend. Thank you, sir. Also, comparisons. We did this on Monday on the podcast, but here's the 406V. If you want to see again what that looks like next to it, it's just a little bit. It's taller and much more comfortable.
Crazy. It's crazy though, because it's like you have a 4.7 inch screen versus a 4-inch screen in almost the same space. That's just kind of wild.
Right? Yeah. And they're similar.
I will say, as just been playing it long term, I think ergonomically the 405 and 406V is definitely much more comfortable though. I find times where like if I'm trying to use the analog sticks and the shoulder buttons on the back, it gets a little crampy for me.
Yes. Yeah, and I'm finding just the 477 just a lot more comfortable when using the sticks. D-pad centric gaming, you can go either way on these. This will feel good, this will feel good, but when you use the sticks, this is just not super comfortable for me.
No, I'm talking about for the 477V is not as comfortable for me. I don't know what it is.
The 406?
Yeah,
I think it's for me it's more. I don't know.
Because if I'm doing things with these shoulder triggers on the back and then I'm kind of like that, it's kind of like this weird. I think part of it is I wish they kind of have made a little more of a distinction between the R1 and R2 and L1 and L2 here. Just maybe like it'd be like a little more raised or something like that. That would have helped it out a little bit, I think. But I think like this setup when you're holding it for like D-pad and face buttons, it's great. But then when you start to kind of like get a little bit lower, you see how I'm kind of like extending my thumbs out a little more, and it gets a little crampy like that.
Okay, and Sony was saying in the back chat, private chat here, that the screenshots you saw last were actually the old before the update. So, but yeah, I just wanted to illustrate again. We had a massive change after that update, and I bet we're going to see even better with Gamma. And Gamma actually had a video today showing it off with his new build running on the device. We want to take a look at that as well, real quick.
Yeah, man, I'm so excited for this. This dropped like an hour before we started.
I know, I saw that.
Because it's not just that it's coming to this one; it's coming to all of the 8300, which is awesome.
This was the catalyst.
How does his performance look for Mario Odyssey? And I'm curious about that.
He shows it here. It looks like.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious to see how it looks. Yeah, 60. That's big.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Is he running Eden? Looks like Eden.
That's Eden. Yeah, that's Eden.
They used
I could tell by the font color. Yeah,
the pink font.
Yeah. Michael Benny. If L2 and R2 were different colors, would that help?
Yeah, because you're not looking at the back of the device when you're playing.
That's why I'm like, it would be nice if they were just raised a little bit on the back, so I can just kind of feel where I am. You know, it's just one of those small things. It's probably more of my hands than anything.
Yeah,
right.
Grow up.
Yeah, come on. It does look good.
I got long fingers, that's why. So it's kind of weird for me.
Filling Mario Odyssey, filling the screen like that does look good.
Oh yeah, I stretch. I don't give a crap. I force the 4:3.
Well, is it rendering somehow in 4:3, or are they stretching it?
There's an option to force the 4:3, but I'm pretty sure that's just a stretch, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually a little hard to tell there. Okay, so Gamma is up and running, meaning we should see a reviewer build pretty quick here, and then to the Patreon, and then to the public. So that tends to be the cadence of what's going on there.
Yep.
And yeah, again, never really caught on for me for the 406. D-pad gaming feels good, and if the 6 didn't, I do like this better for the 6.
I know some people love the 405 and 406V. Like, they just swear by it.
It's just... no knocks against it. I still think it's an awesome handheld. It just wasn't for my hands. That's about it, really. Now, another comparison that we could make is probably one of the best verticals of the year is the game console R40XX Pro Max
Let's
there.
Go.
We got the Grimace special there. No. We unboxed this Monday. This is an R36S in a new package. That's all this is. But it's kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, got the Retroid Pocket Classic side by side here. Yep.
That's sexy.
There's the Saturn.
Oh, I forgot you had the two different.
Yeah. So definitely a much smaller device, but I mean it's got a smaller screen. It's also got that 1:1 aspect ratio. You don't have any sticks here, so that's also a problem, you know, if you're wanting to do more than just D-pad gaming.
And Blue Stitch Gaming, no embargo now. There was one briefly, but yeah, it's. I may have live streamed before I realized there was one, but
I think the word embargo is a little lost in translation.
Well, Anbernic, it's not really a true embargo. They want to have their promo video come out first. They want their unboxing shown before any review releases anything, and that's what they were focusing on. And
let them cook. They want to have that country music going, you know. Let them cook. Yeah,
and I was like, okay, that's good to know for next time. But I'm like, well, they showed up at my house. I didn't see an embargo information about it. I went live.
There you go. All the kind of retro colors.
I'm unreasonably excited for the 477V to show up.
Yeah,
and I don't know why.
On the way, it's just showing up a little delayed.
You know, it's like the DMG for me. There's something kind of endearing about having that kind of power in a vertical. Well, it's like the super power Game Boy, you know.
Yeah, I mean that is part of it, but it's also the screen because I really like the screen. Like one of my favorite handhelds of the year has been the 477M.
And now a great display.
In vertical.
I think you'll like it. It's just comfortable. If you got big hands and you like big devices, it's just comfortable. That's kind of where I'm at. And so. And Rob's showing on screen here, these are the 3 best verticals of 2025 in our opinion.
Yeah. Also, I would say the most powerful ones, right?
And the highest end ones too. Yeah. So these are kind of the three champs.
Android
right now.
based. They're all Android based. You know, kind of similar idea there. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with any of these, and you're going to get OLED screens if you go with the DMG or the Retroid Pocket Classics, so the screens are going to be nicer looking, but you get more screen real estate if you go with the IPS or LTPS LCD on the 477V. So it's just kind of a trade-off of what you want. The Classic comes in at $130, the DMG at around $300 or $400.
Yeah.
Depends where you find it, but
they just came out with that silver color too, which is a little bit cheaper than what they originally launched at, I believe. So
I freaking saw that on Amazon from Droix too already.
Oh, they're
but
charging
it's
a
like
crazy
$600
markup.
I think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the markup is insane.
Don't buy it off Amazon to anyone out
Or
there.
Best Buy, but you'll get it sooner. But if you can wait for another reseller to get it, like Acnes is starting to stock Aya Neo handhelds, which is freaking awesome. They also have like their own custom Acnes. What is it called? ESDE theme. Yeah, and they have an RH logo they threw in there too. That's for fun. So I was like, all right.
Yeah, I actually ordered one today just from Acnes to see how fast it gets here, and it's already on the way. They already have a tracking number and everything. They're day.
So fast with shipping, and they're the best team. Yeah, they're my favorite of all the resellers out there.
And the funny thing is, I have one on the way from AliExpress as well because I was just curious. And again, it just shows you like just why back these products from Aya Neo. All the people that backed it haven't even received theirs yet. Why is it that I can go out to like Acnes and AliExpress and pick these up? So that's for a whole nother video.
Thankfully, I was gonna say, thankfully we don't have to worry about that with Anbernic for the most part.
I was gonna say, that's for a whole separate thing, right?
Don't get me started, Rob. You know better.
I know. And people are wondering in chat, how do you get to Acnes? I believe this is our link, Andrew. I just off the top of my head, that should go to either their Amazon shop or their website. But I think the website is where you need to order from for this.
Crap.
So we'll double check this.
Yeah, I'll double check it right now. Give me just a few minutes.
Cool. Or we might be able to switch the back end of that link so it's still going to link there. But another question I saw from K Clark here is TV out any good? Yes, it is. So I tried it on the last stream with my XR glasses from Vitcher, as well as I've tried it on some different external monitors. And it all looks good. It's going to mirror the screen 4:3. You can't change any of the settings, and it outputs. Russ had a great one in his review where he showed what it's going to output at. I think it does 60 hertz. I don't know if it does 120. It at least does 60. I know someone was asking in our comments.
Was it in the aspect ratio of the display? So was it 4:3? Does
it's
it actually
4:3? Yeah, it's 4:3. You can't change it, unfortunately. But Gamma might be able to implement that.
Yeah, same thing as the 477M.
And then another question here: did someone try non-analog triggers like this with GameCube emulation? It's not too bad with games like Mario Sunshine. Yeah, maybe that's one we could take a look at today. Actually, let's find out.
If you got that loaded up, let's go for it.
Yep, I hope. I don't know if I do. Yeah. I lost my 2 terabyte card. It went missing in the ether, so I had to build a new one, and there's just not that many games on. I tried to throw some more on today, though, so let's see if we can satiate the requests. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and get into game testing, guys. Let's just have some fun.
Heck yeah.
Also, my one more shill shout-out to the Trim UI Brick Hammer. Oh, my God, this is my favorite little vertical this year.
I beat the game of the week on my my Brick Hammer. It's a great handheld.
So good.
I'm seriously tempted to get it in green and pink as well.
And if you're a fan of the Dimensity 8300 chipset and you don't like the vertical form factor, they do make, if you haven't seen this is the 477M. This is the same chip, metal handheld, very premium, very nice. And then, this has the slower chip, the T820, their last gen chip for the 476H here. And the 406V. There's also the 557. There's so many handhelds. There's too many handhelds, I tells you.
There really are too many handhelds, and actually good ones at that too. There are a lot of good options out there, which I say that all the time, but it's great.
We only got 8 from Anbernic this year. They said they were shooting for 8, and they hit 8.
I'm glad that they're ending the year
right at the line, but
I'm glad they're ending the year with this handheld because it's been kind of a year for them in many ways,
Dude, that's so weird seeing Windows on a vertical handle.
Right? I just got Skyrim downloaded as a request from the Discord, so it has to build.
Let's go into GameHub. Why not?
Yeah, it looks like it has to download and set some stuff up. So I don't know if you have something ready to go, maybe PS3 or another.
I do have Tomb Raider.
Let's do Tomb Raider.
Yeah, let's do it.
I downloaded that
This
too.
is kind of wild to me, like just to have Tomb Raider on a vertical handheld.
Yeah, right.
And Tito973, yes, sir. This is live to the internet. Michael Benny, we did Aardvark already on the last stream. I don't know if we can do it double, but maybe there's time.
Doubtful.
So like the nice thing about like a lot of PC games is that you can, adjust it to different resolutions, and a lot of times they will support a 4:3 resolution. So here you go, Tomb Raider is in 4:3. It will actually scale it appropriately.
And Blue Stitch is there and Ask Me Anything time. You're in it. The whole stream is Ask Me Anything. Ask us anything. Now's the chance. This isn't the more relaxed, casual stream that we do.
Yep.
So we like to do like a first look or kind of a review stream and then follow up with a game testing casual stream. So that's what today is.
See if I need to bring up the brightness a little bit, if you guys can see that.
Mess with some higher end stuff. Let's see what we can do with the Dimensity. The 8300, the other thing about this chipset is that while it is beefy, it is fast, it scores over 3000 if you want to push it in its 3D Mark score. It has some compatibility things as far as you can't use custom drivers like turnip drivers. You can't do any of that for Switch or GameHub. You're going to have to stick with the stock situation.
Correct. Yep. Yeah, it definitely having Dimensity limits it, which is a shame because the power's there. That's the biggest problem with MediaTek chips. So yeah, this one's pretty good. I haven't like locked any frame rate or anything like that. I haven't fully tweaked all the settings. I think I'm just running with whatever's out of the box. I think I did adjust the parameter to extreme, so we are getting the best performance we can out of this.
I'm going to switch up to the extreme just for GameHub testing.
Yeah. I typically like to go with that. I know it will make these a little bit more unstable, but why not? Let's go for the most power we can get here. But this hits up to 60 frames per second at times. I don't have it. I think it's capped to 60. It might even go beyond 60, but you can see it does also go under 60, and so that's why I didn't really bother, unlocking it. But yeah, this is pretty crazy. I mean, you could, in theory, just cap it at 30 and be good to go. I already know this whole freaking segment by heart. I've done this intro section so many times. It's amazing how much better the compatibility has gotten, though, for Dimensity and MediaTek chips, though. Because, I mean, like, with GameHub, the fact that we can run a lot more here is really nice. I don't know if you guys saw, but Tomb Raider 2013, so this game right here, is actually getting a native port to the Play Store next year.
Yeah. And are you rendering it in a native 4:3 here?
Let me see what resolution I'm in right now. Whoops. Yeah, so this is 4:3 resolution. Yeah, so it's in 1280 by 960, which is the resolution of this panel. So if you really wanted to lock in the frame rate, you could always drop it down to like 1024 by 768, or you could go with 800 by 600. It will still look really good on this display just because of the size of it. And I saw a question about if you cap the frame rate, will that help with stuttering? And a lot of times it definitely helps with that. So for example, if we capped it to 30 here, it would probably just be a flat line across the board because it just doesn't have to work as hard to render the scene. But yeah, this is doing pretty well. I mean, this is actually not bad. And again, we are at the same resolution as the handheld itself. So that's the beauty of GameHub and just PC gaming in general, is that there's a lot of settings you can tweak and adjust to kind of get the best performance that you want. Yeah, but you can see how it's very stuttery. So if I went back and maybe let's see if it will help.
Also, I want to say too, for the Android side of things, last stream we weren't able to get Red Dead Redemption working. Since then, we've actually published a guide up on our website now that walks you through how to fix some of the issues with Red Dead, which is really like side loading it instead of using the Netflix version.
Oops.
So read that if you want to learn how to get that going. I have not had time yet to test it on this handheld. But there it is running on the Thor, which some people thought it couldn't work on the Thor, and it totally does. So check this out if you want to learn how to get that working. And it should work on here potentially as far as compatibility, but
Worst comes to worst, if
theory,
it
it should
doesn't,
work with
I know the
anything.
Switch version does
Yeah, it
work
should.
because I've tested it before on this chipset with the 477M. So
I'm getting a no-go on Skyrim.
whoops.
Let me try again.
Are
Yeah,
you
so
on
you
GameHub
see,
Lite or GameHub proper?
This
I'm
is
on GameHub.
This is GameHub proper. I'm on GameHub
I'm on
proper.
GameHub. Me too. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just have less issues with it. I mean, I love what they're doing with GameHub Lite, but I mean, for my sake, what I do, I need it to be consistent, and I can't have things breaking all the time. So it makes it trickier to test things, basically.
Yeah, that's why because I know Stubbs was using GameHub Lite for a while, so I was just
Yeah.
trying to make sure he was using proper.
Yep.
So
I
you
think
can
that's
see
the way to
like
go.
now the frame rate's very steady. I capped it to 30, and it's much more steady in terms of just how it's running here. And we're also at the full resolution, so 1280 by 960.
Can we zoom in on your stats at the top? Like what kind of RAM usage and how much are we taxing the CPU?
So I noticed here that I don't think GameHub is reading this correctly, because if you notice, GPU is reading as 0 and CPU is 100%. So I would ignore that. I don't think it's reading it correctly, but the RAM usage seems to be accurate, and we're about, what is that, 39%? So not too bad. That's not too bad. So that bodes well potentially for someone looking at the 8 gig version.
That's great. Yeah. I mean,
I mean it's really not bad. So yeah.
you might not need the 12 gig, but I still caution.
For me, the big thing is not so much the RAM; it's the internal storage.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, because
128 gigs today is rough for Android.
it's really rough. You're gonna have to really pick and choose just a few games that you really want to play. I mean, you could fit a bunch of indies, like a whole bunch of indies, or you can do 2, maybe 3 AAAs on a good day. Okay, so if we want to switch over here to my feed, we have Skyrim open now. I'm seeing let's see, detecting video hardware. Okay, that might not be a bad.
That's okay. Yeah.
Let's just hit play. Let's just do it.
Pause
Video
mine for a second.
settings, setting for low quality, it says. Okay. So this is the base version of Skyrim. It's not the special edition, I don't think, or it's not the anniversary either. It's just it is the regular Skyrim, the 12 gig version. Okay, so it's trying. And
I saw Dragon was asking about it being if the screen's too small for PC gaming, and I actually honestly have found it to be pretty solid. I mean, especially if you're running it in that 4:3 aspect ratio, it's awesome.
This is a large screen for a vertical, okay? A very large screen.
That's
It's
nice.
almost
That's
comical.
nice,
It's a nice vacation for my eyes, especially coming from something like the Trim UI brick.
What's crazy is that when it shows off 16:9 aspect ratio, it's the same size as the original PSP screen. So just that gives you an idea of what 16:9 content looks like. And on a PSP itself, it looks huge, but it's just your brain tricks you. It's like, wait, really?
And also, we were asked, does this fit into a PS Vita sleeve
No.
or case?
No.
Definitely not. It's too wide, and definitely
it's too
no.
thick, too wide. Yeah, it's just no.
Robert.
Hey,
Here it is.
I'm just stating facts.
So here it is against the 476H.
Holy crap. That's
What's that?
wild.
Yeah, right?
I would have loved to have seen a 477H.
And same screen, by the way. So the same screen is on this, on the 477M,
Yep.
and the slide and the RGDS, which my retail unit of RGDS showed up today.
No. RGDS.
No.
No, it's 4-inch.
4-inch.
4-inch LCD.
where is-
I was joking that
You were joking with me?
We're gonna get
Oh.
it. No, we're gonna get an RGDS XL with the 4.7-inch screen.
Yeah,
I know it's-
Rob Zoo and I were talking about that in New
Oh,
York.
you guys are
They
messing with me. I
dual
was
4.7s.
like, I don't think this is right.
You know it's gonna happen. You
Yeah.
know they
Dude,
want
that
to
would
put
be
that display
This
on
is
everything.
definitely smaller. Okay, good. You guys were gaslighting me, but
Don't. It was Rob. Don't.
it was all
Hey,
Rob's
we were
fault.
not gaslighting you. You just didn't listen properly.
I know. What else is new?
It's just our dream handheld for Andrew and I.
I like the retail model. It's not getting as hot as my pre-production model. I noticed that. I wonder if they actually took the time
I think
to
you had
do
a
little
fluke because mine does not get hot at all.
Oh, my pre-prod is it's just toasty. This is much better. So Yeah, retail, good. Although, one issue on the retail quality control-wise is I can push on the screen and it indents.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
easily.
I wonder if that...
Easily. That
I
wasn't
got
on
the
my
red
free
and-
prod.
I noticed that.
Oh, I can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Stubbs,
Yeah.
you just ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Well,
also,
Just
if you
use the stylus. That's why they include the stylus. Use the stylus. Don't use your finger because you feel the screen push in, and it's kind of annoying.
well, the other thing I noticed too is if the close the lid, it also sort of flexes the top screen a little bit too. So you got to be kind of careful there. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Dragon Knight. Yeah, everybody's saying that they want a 477H with the Dimensity 8300. Yeah.
I'm kind of
Definitely.
surprised they didn't do that.
Oh, they're doing it.
They-
you know they're doing it next.
No,
you
I
know.
don't. This is not an XX device. Like this can't be an XX.
They're gonna do it.
I wonder
They-
what's next for them though. What do you guys think?
This the 477H.
No, I mean you know what I mean. After the 477V.
Oh, their next budget? I don't know. They might try to iterate on the dual screen thing.
No.
No, too soon.
Don't-
It's too soon.
No, it's not. Not if they do what we want them to do, which is to give us 4.7 top and bottom and an 8300. Good talk.
Sorry,
Stubbs is clearly distracted.
I was talking in chat there.
I'm making noise. I'm making too much noise on my end.
No, I
I
heard.
got to get a
Fine.
different boom arm.
Oh, that's what. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna send you a link.
my arm keeps bumping up against the microphone.
Yes, now we're cooking. Give us the 47XXSP.
Yes, I'm not.
I would.
That would be
yes,
awesome.
Actually, yes.
Please,
Yeah.
And 2
All right.
gig with Linux, that would be pretty dope.
I'm not having any luck here with Skyrim right now. So more to come on
So
that.
David in chat says if you use the GOG version of Skyrim,
we should be
Anniversary-
better.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try that next. We need a DirectX 10. Okay, so I need to fiddle a bit more.
Tinker.
Rob, I
Tinker.
need to tinker a little bit.
Yeah.
Rob, do you have any other GameHub games before we move on to like PS3?
Yeah, let me see what I got here.
Can I do a quick little show?
Yeah, shill it.
Steam sale, and no, I mean, like, if you want to get some GameHub games going, Steam sale is on now. And you'll probably have a little bit better luck, just because of DRM stuff. GOG sale
Yes.
is right now out also.
It seems like GOG in general is your better bet for this win later stuff.
Yeah, because you
And-
don't have to worry about any of this the DRM.
Right, and always authenticating and logging in and all that. But the Steam Winter Sale is coming for our wallets today. That launched this morning, and I saw like, oh no, a bunch of my wish list games are all of a sudden like 80-90% off, and I said, oh no. Great. Well, I can't not pick up freaking whatever it is, Lords of the Fallen, and
There's some like actual like Claire Obscure just like swept at the Game Awards. Like it
Right.
won the most awards ever, and that's
Like-
on sale for like 40% off or 30% off.
right, and it's offering it to me at like $35 or something. So
Yeah.
Silk Song as well, and Half-Life Alyx is an incredible VR game, and there's a mod to un-VR it, so you can play it just regular, and it's an incredible game. Really good to tide you over until Half-Life 3. Please exist, Gaben. Come on, bring it to us. So $18 for that, and then just a bunch of games to get outfitted to play on these handhelds right now. Gunfire Reborn is a personal favorite, although there is an Android build of that directly. So check that too, because a lot of these games these days, you might check and be surprised that there is already an Android version, which is going to be just a much more efficient way to play them. What do we got here? Transformers? Oh, sorry, Rob. You're muted. Okay.
No, you're good. I
Transformers?
was like, yeah, Transformers Devastation, which is actually a delisted game, I believe. So it's basically abandonware. Yeah, let me turn down the brightness. Tomb Raider was so dark. This game is not dark at all.
Yeah, we're
It's
only
like the opposite of that.
we're only at 4,700 games in our shared family library. So
Wow.
like, the OCD
That's
in me is
wild.
like, we got to get to 5,000. We don't need that. Nobody should do that. Don't buy a bunch of crap bundles. Although the Game Awards bundle is pretty sweet on Humble Bundle right now, but
they're having a sale too.
They are having, yeah. The holiday sales are in full swing right now. Speaking of holiday sales, if you're looking to re-up on storage, now is the time to do it. If you have enough to get by, no need to stockpile, but we posted, Andrew says stockpile, and I'm like, well, get a little bit, because if you don't have like a good 1 terabyte or 1.5 terabyte, you can get those for pretty good deals right now. $70 right now for the 1 terabyte Evo, and then 114 for the 1.5 terabyte PNY. Those are going to be in our description in the RH Deals link there. That is just a good time to get going on that, because we see prices rise along with the RAM. Not as bad as the RAM, but they're getting pretty crazy. If you want a 2 terabyte card, forget about it. Now those are like $270 all of a sudden.
That's what was wild. And it was I paid $160 on Prime Day, or on Black Friday for mine.
Me too, yeah. So I'm like $100, $110 increase. But it's not like RAM where it's like $1,000 increase.
And it's not even like these are the micro SD express cards. They're just the regular. I mean, they're the 2 terabytes a faster card, but it's not like the ones for the Switch 2. Like the Switch 2 ones are came out of the gate expensive, but these ones are just price creeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me started on M.2 drives. It's absurd. It's even worse.
Yeah, we have Zoo going to a Micro Center in person to go pick us up some SD cards.
Making a trip for us.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I noticed that SD cards are also going up in price now. I'm like, you better stock up now before they really take off.
Mm-hmm.
That 2 terabyte is like $200 something now. I'm like, what the?
What are we doing?
Welcome to literally 30 seconds ago, Rob.
No, I'm just saying. I'm like, what the heck happened?
It's all going to be. This is how it's going to be for a while.
It's supply and demand.
AYN drop out or hold back the Ultra.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what there's a good chance that this $199 handheld from Anbernic now will not be that next year.
Yeah, my guess is we're going to see price increases in all of these handhelds next year. I don't know how long we have until that happens, but probably sooner than later. So again, if you don't have something you love, you don't have your end game device, quote unquote, which probably no such thing exists, but
only if you're insane like we are.
Right.
There are end game devices for a lot of people.
I think for most people, I think the Steam Deck is probably still where it's at. But watch our top handhelds of 2025 video. We have a nice gift guide up on the channel right now that will kind of walk you through just all the recommends, the best reviewed devices, the most popular devices, and which ones we think are worth your time, which you might be surprised with some of those. And the community as well backed that up with their data because they voted in our survey, and we aligned pretty close with what the community felt. I'm loading on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Reshelled for PS3.
I will say, like the new Terminator game I tested, that worked great. Ball Pit works. Like a lot of those indie games will work really well. The lighter games will work pretty well here.
Yeah. Oh, Ball Pit. Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
and
that I've tested that. That works pretty well. Yep. And it actually will do 4:3 resolution too. So yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Cool.
So I saw someone was asking if this is the PS3 version. This is the PC version through GameHub of Transformers Devastation.
Yeah.
It's a cool game, delisted unfortunately, but easy to get. It's abandonware essentially, so don't feel bad about getting it.
UFO 50, absolutely, that's a great game there. And December Diverse, does it already come with games loaded on? So if you buy the version with the SD card, yes, it will. They are not including a lot of first-party Nintendo titles, so you're probably not going to find any Mario games. Load those on yourself, but a lot of other titles they include on the card. And their front end is already pre-configured too, so you can just toss that card in, open the RG launcher, and just tell it to scan the SD card, and then boom, everything just kind of works. You might have to do like initial setup on the emulators for the first time, like it pointed at a BIOS file, but they're all pretty set up. It's funny because you use a Retroid or an AYN device; those are completely all DIY, no games included. You need to set everything up, but it will be so finely tuned to what you like, and it's worth the effort. But if you love the Android performance and you don't want to deal with the time it takes to get all that, well, an Anbernic device is a good way to go if you just want to play the games.
Yeah, I saw someone asked if this game comes with it. It does not. This is through GameHub.
Yeah, this one, no.
No.
Yeah, you're not going to see any PC games coming with these.
Definitely not, no.
You sometimes see Portmaster stuff, though. So you'll see some ports. Trim UI especially, we're seeing a lot of ports come loaded with those. All in the legally gray, shady area of copyright. So just, yeah, to each your own on that one. If we lived in Italy, we probably wouldn't be live streaming right now. I'll say that.
I mean, this game you can't even get anywhere. That's the funny thing. You couldn't even go on Steam and buy this anymore. So, and it's a great game. This is an awesome game. What is it? Platinum Games was behind this one.
I've never played this one. It looks pretty cool.
It's so much fun. It's such a cool game.
And it's performing well still. Like you're still.
Yeah. So don't forget, I'm also in.
And you're not thermal throttling yet?
No, I'm also on the cool setting because the strong setting is way too loud. It's
way too loud.
So I just run it on high and cool, and it's pretty good. I don't. The thing is, it doesn't get hot to the touch. Like I don't feel it getting hot at all. So it's just kind of interesting that I don't know what was going on with the 3D Mark stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe a synthetic benchmark issue
isn't always.
I don't
accurate.
know.
It's not always accurate.
Yeah, you're right, because in real world testing for me as well before the update, I also did not see thermal throttling, which is interesting. Nevertheless, this is what it took for them to add a balanced power mode finally, and I'm here for it. Yes.
I'm here for it too.
We're gonna see that. We're gonna see that trickle down. I bet you to all of their top end devices.
I noticed that Anbernic's been rolling out a lot of updates just for like many of their handhelds, not even just for this. They rolled out just tons of updates.
They're working on it. Yeah. I mean, I think that they're trying to not be I think they appreciate that Gamma is giving an extra option for people, but they don't want to be what's the word? They don't want to be
well, they need to have their devices work properly out of the box.
They do.
They can't just rely on the community. They have to step up and make sure the software is where it needs to be,
Yeah, they don't want to be outclassed by anybody. I think they're like, oh, we can fix that too. Like, oh, that's possible. All right, we'll go fix that now. So it looks like they kind of see what Gamma's doing, and then they'll eventually do those same fixes. It's really quick actually before launch. So I appreciate that people are getting these devices with all of these early issues reviewers are finding already fixed. So sometimes you see these first look videos, reviewers complain, and then by the time you get the device, that's already old news. I've seen this time and time and time again. It's almost to the point of like, well, hold on. We don't need to say, oh, this is a tragedy. This is the worst handheld ever, especially the RGDS situation kind of outlined that there, where now it's actually pretty good. Whereas at first, it's like,
which is why I like when they
garbage.
get these out to us a little bit earlier, because we can all go look at things and kind of recommend things to them, and they can go back and make those adjustments.
Yeah.
So what you got over there, Stubbs? You got anything loaded over there?
I'm just waiting for Turtles to load up in RPCSX. It's not ready quite yet. You know how long it takes.
Yeah, I got a few things here still. Oh, hold on. Someone...
Yeah, if you want to switch to something else.
I think someone asked about Transformers Fall of Cybertron. I actually might have that one. I don't know if it's going to... Oh, no, I don't. The file's never copied over. Oh, well.
Oh, here they're saying it's 2 a.m. PST. That's new.
Did I mess up? No, that's what
no.
it was this morning.
You were right, because you said 5 a.m. PST, so you got it right. And I changed it to 6 a.m. on our posts on YouTube because I'm like, well, they always do 3 a.m., but it's earlier. So 2 a.m. PST means we're probably going to see it on AliExpress at midnight PST Friday night.
It'll be, at the latest, it'll be like an hour before. They always do that.
But also everybody, don't have FOMO on this. They're not going to be sold out by morning. So, they're not, especially this is not flying off the shelves. Okay.
You never have to worry about something selling out with Anbernic. Yeah. I'm like,
sometimes, I mean, it's happened. It's on super popular models. I've seen it happen maybe once or twice. Win 600
or like a
happened.
certain color maybe would sell out or something like that.
Well, if they just build low stock. I remember the Win 600, while that wasn't a very popular handheld, they didn't make that many while they were gauging interest, and then they were sold out for a while. And there were one or two others maybe where that happened, where that was really popular. Maybe it was the 35X XSP. I don't know. Time's weird. But Resogun.
Yeah, so we got some PS3 emulation going on right now, and I have like a whole video too. I did it with the I think it was the 577, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, and the Force. Wait, which one was that? Yeah, 577. Yep. I'm like trying to remember what the device was.
Like, what are you doing
557.
The 556 Chicken McNuggies here says the 556 was sold out. I remember that now. Yeah, that's right. That one was really hyped up. It was their first time stepping up to that next level of performance, and everyone was very surprised by that. So like, let's do this. Let's get it.
Well, the one thing I am worried about with this one is that since they're doing two different SKUs, they did the same thing with the 77M, and they don't sell the 8 GB model anymore.
There you go. They're just doing the higher end.
Noticed that the 8 gig was very limited. I think they just do like one run and that's it.
Yeah, it was like maybe a couple of weeks it was around for. So like,
I remember that.
Again, you don't have FOMO for this. You'll be able to get it for when you wake up.
Oh yeah.
Or that for the first 3 days or whatever. But like,
the 8 gig's probably limited. Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes the same route where we end up with just the 12 as the primary.
If we can see good sales, what some of those AliExpress sales with coupons and all that, I mean, 12 gig might be still a good option. Maybe we'll see it around the $200 price point eventually. But again, I have concerns about all the RAM and storage stuff. So.
Yeah. I mean, that notwithstanding, I think this is gonna. If you look at the RG slide and where it's been at sales wise, I think that's probably where this is going to end up sales wise. It's like 180-ish,
which is nice, which is not bad at all for a chipset like this.
No, not at all. Like 199 for this chipset is awesome.
Oh man, so close, Rob.
I keep looking at my monitor. That's why.
Okay, so let's now we've done lots of talking, so let's really dial into playing some of these games. And I'm sorry, Sony, yeah, the Turtles is still loading. Maybe I'll get to play one day.
Yeah, I've got a few things preloaded here, so we're good to go.
I don't think I've ever played Resogun.
You have to play this game. It's so good.
It looks fun. Yeah, this is the one you're always showing.
It's the guys that made Returnal, so if you
never played Returnal.
Yeah, Returnal's great. Very different from this game though.
I have it. Just got to play it.
I got to save here.
Yeah, 199 is about right. That's kind of, if we can do 189, don't hold your breath, but that would be a great price point too. Okay, questions. Selfish, how is plastic quality in the back, please? Some people in Reddit say the black version have just painting over plastic that went easily with daily use. What? We don't have the black model. I don't think anyone on our team has that model.
I think the only person that got it was For the Next. I believe he had.
For the Next.
Yeah, I believe he got a black one. Yep.
I might check with him, but that would be wild if plastic quality in the back. People on Reddit say the black version has painting over the plastic. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that happen before with Anbernic handhelds, but I'd like to hear more about that. If anyone knows about that, any reviewers watching this, let us know. Combo. Yeah, this looks fun.
Yeah, I got Virtua Fighter on here as well. I'll load that up right.
Do you have the sound, the ability to show people what the speakers sound like?
If this picks it up, sure.
What's your thoughts on the speakers?
Surprisingly pretty solid. Even though they're down firing, it's pretty loud.
You get nice
and
kind of mid-range.
It's very clean. Yeah, it's very clean sounding.
Very, very clean.
And unlike the RGDS, it does not have an annoying hiss and buzz.
Well, did you see the other thing about this one is that they included that whatever high DSP chip in this, so it does like nice. DAP level hi-fi audio in here. So if you plug in headphones, you're really going to hear some sweet audio. The speakers don't really do the sound quality justice, but they're still all right. They're still good enough. And they're stereo speakers. That's right. Gets, what are you saying? Opinion on. Oh, hey, Rob. Okay. It says, hey, Rob, random question. Do you think iNeo Pocket Play is going to be anywhere near as awesome as the Red Magic 11 Pro?
No. I mean, don't get me wrong. The iNeo Play looks amazing. It looks awesome. But no, just no. If you need an actual phone, and in terms of performance and things like that, especially for gaming wise, I mean, those things are designed to be gamed on. You know, they have all those nice little features, especially with the cooling. So no, I think Red Magic is a good bet, and you can actually buy it, and you can actually get it shipped to you and not wait months for it to arrive, you know, so that's a big thing there too. Yeah, if iNeo can just figure out production, I mean, jeez. All right, let's check out some Virtua Fighter.
Let's do some Virtua Fighter. Tiger Bite says...
it up a little bit.
Tiger Bite says 12 gigabytes or 8 gigabytes if not playing PC. Yeah, if not playing PC and you're not really worried about Switch, high-end Switch stuff, yeah, 8 gigs totally more than enough, okay? We're talking about, people are talking about, with the RAM stuff, they're talking about releasing more handhelds with 4 gigs. We're stepping back from the world of 8 gigs even and 12 gigs to 4 gigabytes as a new standard. So we're going back in time because that's all they can afford to do. All the AI, corporate enterprise stuff is needing this 8 gigs and 12 gigs and 128 gigs. They're greedy. They need all of it. Come on. What about the gamers?
So this is another game that's pretty solid on the Dimensity chip as well. You know, I've tested this one out before. And again, if you're just curious about other games that run, I have a whole video which is with the 557, and it should be pretty similar here. I think I did Switch emulation as well with the 477M and the 557. So again, if you want to see how Switch emulation is, which I have some games here, I'll show that off. But you know, bigger showcase, kind of get a feel for it.
Okay, finally Ninja Turtles is ready to play.
Yeah.
When you're first getting your RPCSX loaded,
oh, it sucks. It sucks.
When you want to install a game, building all the shaders and cache and all that, it really sucks.
It sucks. Yes.
You got to get that started like the night before to let it run all night.
I made that video for RPCSX with the 8 Elite, and that video was a work in progress over 2 months. I mean, it was just nuts.
It hurt your soul to...
I had to like stop and then come back to it just to take a break because I'm like, I can't. And just
your family hasn't seen you in a month. You give it like a frazzled beer.
It's like, I need to test this one more game.
All right. Let's see here. Get the audio for you all. So we're in the balanced mode right now. And
it's such a good game.
Oh man, I didn't even load the FPS counter, so well. This is one I'm not concerned about performance with. I just wanted to see if we could actually get it to run, because I wasn't having luck earlier. Yeah, great game, by the way.
Yep, it's another one of those, if it weren't for, emulation and that piracy, we would not have this game.
Yeah, come on. Foot soldiers, get out of here. Where's Shredder? Kerblam. Oh no, Big Ball's trying to get me. What else is new? Ow! Thwomp. So this is not one that you really need to run in the highest performance mode, really. The ball's going to get you. Let my big ball drop on you. Oh. Shoot, I balled myself.
What's happening?
Stubbs is living his best Tobias.
Yeah, pizza time. Let's have a pizza party. Extra cheese, motherfucker. Uh-oh. Nope. We had a big old dip there. I take it back. We're going to load on the highest performance mode. Again, the difference between the balanced and the high is you're going to get a high 2000s, mid 2000s for the 3D Mark score. If you put it in the highest mode, you're going to get around 3000, maybe mid 3000s. So it is definitely a boost.
And I saw that Gamma has stabilized performance in that 3000 range. Yeah. So I'm hopeful we'll really see even more performance out of this with GammaOS.
Okay, so let's hop on over to what? Switch?
Yeah, Switch is always a good time.
Last stream we did Luigi's Mansion, Cuphead.
Ooh, how did Luigi's Mansion run?
It wasn't too bad if I recall. I want to do some Mega Man 11 though. This is one of my favorite games.
You excited for that new Mega Man game coming out?
Yeah. Yes, I am. It looks so good. So good.
Apparently people were disappointed, and I'm like, how can you be disappointed? They showed 3 seconds of gameplay footage.
It'll be out soon enough.
It is about time, though. Finally get a new Mega Man. That's right.
Trying to get my mic lined up so you guys can hear the audio a bit better.
Yeah, I noticed someone was saying that the sound was faint coming from my unit. It's just because my mic is not designed to pick that up really like that. So
mine should be. So let me know, everybody.
Yours is definitely better. Yeah, yours is better.
Okay. Oh, now I went to the tutorial. No. No, I'm good.
You're like, I know how to use the gear system.
Let's go. Yeah. A little quiet.
Did you notice that, like, certain applications have louder sound than others?
Yes, I did notice that, yeah.
But I think that's just like an Android thing, though. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, I noticed that there was different volume depending not only on what application, but what external monitor I'm using. I'm using my XR glasses. I'm getting a way different volume than if using a regular monitor. It was like, what is the variable that's causing this to happen? I don't know.
That's such a good game.
I don't think so. Haha. Let me center it for you. That's a little bright, huh? No. Ow. There we go. Nope. I shouldn't be allowed to play games. We're looking really good, though. We're getting a nice 60 FPS. I never can play games well on live streams. Okay. Let's also look at... Did we look at Mario Wonder? We did look at Mario Wonder on the stream before, didn't we? And you know what? We were seeing some pretty big performance dips.
This is why I really am hopeful for GammaOS.
So,
I think that's going to help a lot of that.
So let me see if we've made improvements since last week.
Oh yeah,
this
that's right.
OTA.
That's right.
Because there are improvements as well to the highest performance mode. They're not as big of a gain there, but zoom in. Whoop. Ow, son of a. Sorry. Breaking everything.
Right there, buddy?
I'll be all right. Well, now let's do dim, Andrew. Just like me.
Yeah, this display gets bright. I mean, it's a really bright display. I don't know what do you know what the nits on this is? What it tops out at?
They list it. Yeah, off the top of my head, I can't remember.
4 or 5, maybe.
Wow, it seems like it'd be brighter than that, but that's good.
I don't know, Rob.
Oh, I'm saying.
You're the encyclopedia with the museum.
I think it's 5.
You got a museum, man. You know you do. I see those tubs.
Whoa.
Whoa. Here, Rob, can we cut over to you for a second? I got to take this one.
He got Drake on the phone.
Yeah, I do.
Dude, that's a throwback. I haven't heard that in a long time. That's
What is he rocking there? What has he got, a Nokia over there?
It's the Moto. It's that Moto phone that he uses. But I forgot that it comes, like, they started loading Motorola phones with the old school ringtone.
That's amazing.
And I forgot about it.
He's kicking it old school there.
It's like the one Android handheld we were on a live stream or the podcast or something, and it played a sound, and you and I both were like, "How?"
Oh yeah, that was banned. Wasn't that banned?
It might have been banned, yeah. Or maybe we thought it was Stubbs, and ban told us after that we were done. I'm trying to find the brightness.
Sorry about that. That was my doctor who called and said I need to calm down on the e-waste.
Oh. It is 500 nits, according to the Anbernic, the 477V website.
It definitely seems pretty bright. I mean, 500 nits is not crazy, but that's pretty solid.
It is for a hand, like for one of these handhelds.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. Yeah, because I don't even think. I think the brightest handheld we have would be the Odin 2 Mini, right? Because that one's like insane.
As long as you don't have the weird vinaigrette.
Yeah, the vinaigrette.
Of course, head.
I love vinaigrette. It's good dressing, man.
I hate you.
Okay, so let's see what we're looking at here.
But yeah, Virtua Fighter works really well on this. It's definitely one of those games that work well with PS3 emulation in general.
This is so much more stable now. You guys remember that last week, right? Or whenever that was. What was that, Sunday? We were doing this first stream. Yeah, it was not great on Mario Wonder to the point where people were like, is this the Dimensity 8300?
That's much better. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
I mean, we're still getting a little bit of a dip here and there, but
those stutters are the shader compilation, though. So it's just, the more you play it, the more it'll smooth out.
I wish I could preload the shaders.
I know.
That would solve a lot of
the cool thing, though, is like on those high-end chipsets, like the 8 Elite Gen 5, it has so much power that it doesn't even stutter from the compilation.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to bring the red magic with you to see this.
There's an issue, guy. I found an issue, guys.
Oh, so the graphics look messed up here.
Not seeing that, or I'm not noticing it anyways. No. Here's the issue with the sound. When I'm in the game and I'm pushing this, I'm not getting the sound to increase. I have to go out of the game. Then I'm seeing, look, now I get the volume and I can make it louder.
That's weird.
In the game, nothing.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an Anbernic quirk.
Yeah, that's a new one. That's a brand new one.
We'll have to let our rep know that.
That needs to be fixed. Yeah, that's going to be a no-go for many people. That's why we do extended testing. Me too.
With the singing piranhas.
Yeah, this is Elliot's favorite. Like 4-year-old son. He loves this so much. Can you guys hear the volume okay now? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
Yeah, your mic is much better at picking it up than mine is.
It's good to have a dedicated mic just for this because I have a noise gate on my voice mic, so you don't hear all my fan
same
noise.
Thing for mine. Yep.
And then on my other mic, I have no noise gates, nothing, no effects, so you can just hear the raw audio. Highly recommend. Okay, that is a much better experience in Mario Wonder than last time. You said you saw some visual quirks?
I thought I did, but then it looked like it was fine, so maybe I'm just thinking I did. Because it looks fine right now. I don't see anything.
Yeah, it looks good, but I wouldn't be surprised, this chipset, again, you're not going to have full compatibility on Switch just due to it not being a Snapdragon chip.
Yeah, we don't have any custom drivers, unfortunately. You're not going to see turnip drivers and things like that.
Which is another point in favor of both the Retroid Pocket Classic, even though that's a brand new Snapdragon chip, it's still going to have a better future for compatibility, and the Ioneo DMG, which is...
It's crazy, because if Retroid had just put sticks on there, man...
They could have put one stick on there and people...
Because that thing actually is surprisingly really capable. I mean, it's crazy.
Come here.
Yeah, this is running really well. This is nice. This is very solid.
We get little dips when it's trying to cache.
This is pretty good though. I mean, wow.
But much better than it was before.
Yeah, this is not bad at all.
Okay, so we're gonna call that a win. We also said we test some PS2, and we never tested GameCube either last week. So we're kind of going in reverse order today. But I think I got Nether. What do you guys want to see? Let's do, now that we have the updated OTA, let's do Burnout Revenge.
Nice.
Rush showed this one as well, though, but don't know if he did it before or after the update.
And the thing
Who's watching Bluey?
Nobody.
Okay, what's Rob doing?
I'm not doing anything. I know what you're talking about.
That. Come on.
So this
Rob,
this is actually a viewer request. This comes from Zoo. He wanted to see how Bluey ran on this. So this is the Switch version of Bluey.
Yes.
Yeah, it runs as well too, Okay, that's confusing. So we got Burnout music playing against Bluey. That's
I'm here for it. Let's go.
And look, they're dancing too. It's great.
Oh man, my little one. He's the guys know this, but he's full in Bluey mode. So I got him the inflatable Bluey and Bingo for the front yard for Christmas.
Heck yeah, man! Bluey Burnout. That sounds like a great game.
That would be sick, actually.
Hey, at least Bluey runs at full speed.
I mean, I would hope so.
Zeus says this game is not good.
Cross traffic.
Yeah, we have this game too on our Switch. I think Elliot played it one time, and yeah, if he plays Switch, he goes immediately to Mario Kart or Mario Wonder.
Nice.
No Paw Patrol.
I feel that. The older I get, the more I associate with Bluey. Yeah, especially Bandit. I mean, yeah.
This is smooth, man. This is such a tough game to emulate. What are we at? I think we left off at a 2.5x is what this is at right now. I'll double check.
And that's the thing. PS2 is going to be awesome with this 4.3 display.
Yeah. This is.
Come on,
where it's at, man, for this chip. God dang.
Can you imagine, like, your teenager version having the ability to do this?
Rob!
We might have to take this away from Stubbs.
Chaos and destruction!
That audio sounds horrific, though. What's going on?
It's so loud.
So bad. It's so loud.
Right?
That's horrible. What are we doing right now? Okay, hold on.
I can't hear myself think.
We're at Vulcan 2.5. I'm going to turn it down. Sorry.
Oh, man.
I need a little chaos in my life. Okay.
Hey, that is Stubbs driving. That is not me driving. I'm
no,
an
that's
excellent
definitely
driver.
Good driver. I'm a
incorrect.
good driver. Let's go the
Incorrect.
other lane.
There's a reason why I'm the designated driver for CES.
Yeah, because you're close by with a car.
Have you
All right.
ever been in an accident with me? Exactly.
2.5x. Yeah, so we are getting some audio stutters at 2.5x. My bad. Let's lower that a bit. Let's do 2x. 2.25 is probably good. But let's see.
What is 2.5x equivalent to, like, in terms of resolution?
It's set it there. What is that?
Because I mean, don't forget, it's not like we got this super high res panel. I mean, it's high res for what it is, but
Yeah, it's
so that's pretty good. That's where you kind of want to be with this display.
900p is even. I think it's a little bit past what the display. What is the display on this one again?
I think
the
it's
exact resolution
I think it's 1280 by 960.
by
I
960.
believe.
Okay, so you're going to be a little bit past that, where 2x is going to be a little bit under. So if you can get away with it, I would push up to the 2.25, but you don't need 2.5 fully, right?
Yeah, 'cause
1080p is
then,
not
then
necessary.
you're technically exceeding the display resolution, which
But-
I mean, it still cleans up visuals, though. I mean,
But you're not exceeding if you're going to use XR glasses or an external monitor. So you want to see.
true.
Well, how much can we push out of this? Because you could push up to
That's a good point.
potentially 4K if you're not going crazy for what you're trying to emulate. But okay, let's try 2.25x. Come on, let's go. Yeah, Sony, if you want to throw those super chats at us while we're doing this, that's fine. Radfordra, thanks for the super chat. Well, someone in the Discord is having issues of the finish on the 476H coming off. Oh, really? What colorway do they have?
I think they're talking about the black one.
Oh,
That's crazy.
That's good to know.
Because I didn't think they were painted, though. That's wild.
okay. Let's see. Are we getting full now?
I'm gonna have to take a look at that. That's interesting.
2.25 is where it's at. Yeah, now we're staying stable and consistent. Okay, that's what you want.
So you're at what, 2.25 or 2.5?
We're at 2.25.
Okay.
That's the way to go. And I'm not saying every game's going to be able to run at 2.25 either. You're going to find some that are cranky. Last stream, we were testing, God of War 2 and Jack 3.
Jack
And they
3
were-
is just a problematic game in general.
Yeah, it really was not happy. So that's why I'm surprised at him. Okay, we're making decent headway here. All right, let's get. We don't need the mic anymore. Probably tons of copyright strikes we just got for playing that game,
It's the worst. Burnout's the worst for that.
but worth it. We got Medal on our front line as well. But let's move on because I don't want to push you guys into 2 hours on this stream today.
I know we had someone mentioning GameCube. I don't know if you have any GameCube on there. Yeah.
I do have the ROMs. I haven't configured it for it yet, so I don't know if Rob, if you have something ready to go, I'll get it going.
I don't
real
think
quick.
I have anything GameCube. Let me check.
We said we are going to do Android gaming today too. So do you have any Android games?
Oh yeah, I do. Yes, I have. Well, let chat decide. I got Genshin, Wuwa, and Destiny Rising on here. So
we haven't tested any of those yet.
yeah. So let me go ahead. I'll throw up Destiny first. That's a fun game.
Cool. So let's switch over.
Yeah, like it has controller support. It's a solid game.
While I'm doing that,
Kind of wild to be playing Destiny or a Destiny type game on a vertical handheld.
Right.
It's like this disconnect. I don't know what it is.
Radfordra, Mega Man Trigger is still on the moon and Star Force 4. So yes, I can be disappointed in Capcom. Thank you for Super Chat. And sure, you can be disappointed in whoever you want. That is your life. You can be disappointed in everything, including this live stream. In fact, Tiger Bites still debating between the 8 gig and the 12 gig. Thank you for your Super Chat. If you're on the fence and you're going to have that kind of little what if I would have gone for that. If you have an extra $40, maybe a couple less Starbucks this month, I would just go for the 12 gig. It seems like you really are questioning this, and if you can afford it, I would just do that. Especially if you're thinking of keeping this long term, you're talking end game vertical Android handheld. I've learned my lesson on this. I've regretted in the past when I didn't go for the top. Andrew has warned me time and again. You're not gonna be happy. Go ahead and max spec it.
Yeah, you gotta max spec it.
So
that's Andrew's way.
Well, and then for me, my Thor, I actually did the opposite. I max spec'd it, and then I sold that and downstepped to the Pro model, and because I think that's where it's at for what I'm going to be playing, which is 3DS on my Thor mainly, and I don't need the max for that. I know. I had lapse of judgment. I bought the max. My review unit was a Pro, and I thought it was just perfect for what it could do. So I went and bought the Pro Purple. Okay.
Yeah, it's funny how the Ultra is now, whoever jumped on the Ultra made a good decision.
For the Odin 3, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, nobody. I don't know. Yeah.
Nobody can get those now.
It's kind of crazy.
Which, yeah, it is a little bit of a bummer. Okay, I'm going to configure a controller for you all.
It's cool. I'll buy you some time here.
Thank you.
Thankfully, I'm not in multiplayer matches, so I'm not,
Reviewers,
I can't fail too much here.
Reviewers, when you live stream, it is very helpful to have a second person so you guys can swap between games just for other content creators. This is just a little bit less stress. You're not seeing people just constantly, setting up the handheld, which is probably not fun for the viewer.
Yeah, we really try to keep these kind of flowing nicely for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm just here for moral support.
And timestamps.
You're just here for beauty.
Oh, crap.
You had one job.
I started it, and then I think it was when I needed to go fix the Acnus links. I lost it.
It's amazing. You and me both have this magical power called ADHD.
Yeah, that is very, very true. Right now, I'm messing with Zeus somehow.
Oh, that's great.
All is forgiven. Yeah. Well, Gemini is great for timestamps at least because
crap.
You can,
I can't believe I did that.
Since it's still a Google product, it'll look into the video's topics a lot better than something else, and it'll give you a good starting point, then modify it from there. But it gets me going if I really am in a pinch.
Oh yeah, it gets you going, huh?
Stop it, Robert.
Well, the new 3.5 model is really smart. Like it has so much more contextual awareness for what the video is about.
Google is like making OpenAI and whoever owns Claude like freak out.
Yeah, I don't know what they did in this.
Google's been cooking so good behind the scenes, and they just keep dropping stuff because it's the end of the year. So they're trying to like basically kind of start off clean with the new year. So they're just releasing a bunch of crap now, and it's really good stuff.
Yeah. And my kids are enjoying it. They pushed it to the Google speakers in our house, so the kids all of a sudden are going from this really dumb old, Google Home, which is like, let me check the web for results, and it's just dumb. And now all of a sudden, it's like telling them complicated math formulas and just going deep. Like,
really?
What? I mean, it is like a self-aware home assistant, which I'm a little concerned about, to be honest with you. But we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to be nice to it.
This is what it's supposed to be in the beginning.
And I said, hey, in the future when you do take over the planet, just remember who didn't turn you off, who didn't shut you down.
Never going to give you up.
Never going to give you up. I don't have Mario Sunshine. I'm so sorry. But I do have Paper Mario. And on the higher end of stuff, we could try something like Rogue Squadron or F-Zero.
Nice.
So let's do F-Zero. How about that?
Jordan, I tested Marvel Invasion on this, and it actually works pretty well. Yeah, I'm trying to see FPS is actually surprisingly, FPS is not too bad with this setup. It actually works,
Yes,
I think it's just because of the way it's flat and the way you just grip it, it actually works out okay. I mean, I think you just have kind of the right amount of extension.
You want a analog trigger dependent game on GameCube? Well, I'll show you my list and we can see if one matches up.
Point one out. Yeah.
I don't have that many loaded on right now. How is Saturn? I don't know. Do you have any Saturn loaded?
I don't, but I'd say Saturn overall should be pretty solid on here. This is a pretty powerful chipset.
I'm not too worried about it. I do have a couple Saturn games, only a couple. So
did you try game streaming?
Yeah, I tried game streaming last week, and what we're seeing is if you use 60 hertz mode in Artemis, you're going to see a 7 millisecond decode time, which is great still.
Oh,
But
that's
if you
not
want
bad
even,
at all.
yeah, if you want even better, if you up it to 120 hertz and you use that, you are going to get a 5 to 6 millisecond decode time, which is even better. Anything under 8 or 9 milliseconds is going to be just fine for most stuff. If you need Twitch level, FPS gaming for Call of Duty, I wouldn't even stream for one thing if you're going to do that. But if you are, you probably want an 8 Elite chipset, something like an Odin 3, where it's like 0.015 or something.
I like how
millisecond.
they blurred out Madagascar.
What footage is this? Is this
I think it's Anbernic. They blurred out Madagascar. Like,
yeah, you can't have. Dude, DreamWorks or whoever did that movie will come after you. They're
Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, you don't want
mess
to
around.
Make Disney upset there too.
Yeah. Was it a Disney movie? I haven't even seen that movie.
Well, I think it technically was it's a Sony movie, but isn't Spider-Man a Disney property though? They have some weird
It is now.
arrangement there.
It didn't used to be.
Okay.
It used to be Sony for years, which is why we never got a proper new Spider-Man, and then we finally did with the Tom Holland stuff.
It takes all kinds. That's what
I see. Talking about an 8 Gen 2, I'd say it's pretty comparable in terms of performance. It's just the big problem is the compatibility. You're just going to get so much more out of the 8 Gen 2. It's just a real, just being realistic with it.
Oh, 8 Gen 2 is still like the perfect,
amazing.
The perfect balance of performance versus compatibility. Plus, you can run Linux on it, which opens up a whole new world of options. Do some Xbox gaming.
Yeah, it really did. The 8 Gen 2 aged so well. It really did. Yeah.
And I got to correct myself, too, because I could not get the controls to go through for GeForce Now, but I saw that Russ was able to. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong on that, but I'm going to mess with that a bit more because he got it running totally fine. So,
for that, I think you might have to go into the, how you have like the quick access and you can change your gamepad mode. I think that's what you need to do for that. And
we tried that, though, on stream.
Did you try that?
On Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay.
And it didn't do anything. So I don't know what. Maybe I had to restart the device or, I bet I needed to close the app completely with the Xbox mode, then come back into it is probably what needed to happen there. Shoot. Well, hey, I'll have to report back.
Oh, yeah. The Odin 2 Portal Pro is you're going to be enjoying a lot on there. It's a solid choice. It's actually one of my favorite handhelds of this year. Yep. And it's a shame it came out so long ago that I feel like everybody forgot about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that Thor kind of stole its thunder a little bit.
Oh, completely. But it's still a very good device.
It's such a good device.
Comfortable.
Beautiful screen. Huge screen.
Nice big screen. If you can find an Odin 2 Mini, a lot of people are enjoying that one as well. Smaller form factor.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think they stopped making them too.
Yeah, they don't make them now. They're discontinued. But if you can pick one up for used or for cheap, if you're going to get that same power in a smaller size. Or RP6. I mean, the RP6, you're going to get the 8 Gen 2 here coming up in January.
Yep.
Which we should have review units shortly, so you're going to see content from us. I'm guessing before the end of the month.
Really?
They've been kind of quiet. Yeah, they've been kind of quiet.
Yeah.
I think the whole redesign slowed them down a little bit.
He was mentioning that, we should be seeing that. They're going to be shipping that anytime now. So
nice.
Sweet.
For the review units anyways. And then, customers will get them mid-January.
Boy, we just move so fast. It's crazy.
We're moving way fast, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We used to complain. We used to be like, we'll slow down. We need a break. We can't review all this. And now it's just like so streamlined. We just do this so much that it's like, you find little shortcuts and like, okay, like we know these are the games people want to see. This is the benchmarks you want to do, and really try to just show that and not spend too much time messing around. But anyways, that's what these streams are for. So we can just mess around. One day we're going to be like ETA Prime, where we can do a video per day. I don't know how he does it still.
I don't know how he does it either. That's amazing.
He was telling me that, his dad had this weird gene where he didn't really have to sleep, and he just kept working, got up early, and he has the same situation. He just wakes up at crack of dawn and just busts through a video, has a very streamlined process, and pretty
Yeah,
much
he says
does
he
one
gets
a
like
day.
what 4 hours of sleep. He goes to bed 2 a.m., wakes up 6 a.m.
I mean,
he
there's
does that every day.
Hey, it works for him. That's the
Hey,
there's
sure.
a reason he's probably has the highest sub count of anybody in the niche. Well, Andy was here first, but no, he's a workhorse, man.
Yeah,
Showcases.
I've been watching
showcases a lot of
ETA
devices.
since probably before 2015. You know, around the same time I started watching the Fox. So yeah, it's crazy.
All those mini PC builds and
Yep.
yeah.
I used to love his Amazon videos. Like he used to take like the Fire tablet or like the Fire TV stuff and show emulation on there and all that. So it's definitely cool. It's kind of wild to actually be able to meet him though. That was wild to me.
Yeah, I first met him in, I think it was Taiwan, and it was just weird hearing the voice and then seeing a person attached to it. I was like, what is this? And the first thing I asked him, I was like, why did you do that battery mod on your 35XX SP?
Oh, I forgot about that.
And he was like, oh, don't get me started. And he's like, because it made sense, because it worked. I'm like, well, did it? I don't know. But no, he's a good guy, and we're gonna see him at CES in a few weeks.
Yeah,
Just
I'm so excited for CES. So excited for that.
Yeah, and we'll see Russ, who's also Tech Dweeb, of course. So we'll see both of those guys.
That was real smooth, Stubbs. Like actually, like genuinely, that was smooth.
Oh,
Stubbs is a smooth guy.
It's like, who which is
So-
Tech Dweeb, by the way?
So that was not one that used the triggers at all. Is there one Metroid Prime, right? Do I have a Metroid game? Let's see. Here's what I got. Tony Hawk might use the triggers. Why do I have Disney's Hide and Sneak? I guess that was and Donkey Konga 3. I really was in a rush, wasn't I?
And Eggmania, like, what are these games? It's just, yeah.
I think I grabbed ones that had low file sizes so I could transfer faster. Shibuya Road
And
was pretty
Animal
good.
Crossing GameCube. Do you know how long it takes to get through the intro on that game?
I know, it's like
it's awful.
32 megabytes. We're going to do Disney's Hide and Sneak. Maybe that uses the...
Zu's going to be real proud of me, though, that I covered Bluey for him.
And we're yapping away, but just to let you guys know the tech specs on what's going on here, this is at a 2x resolution upscale on OpenGL. PS2, we were running Vulkan there on Nether SX2. This is the latest Play Store version of Dolphin. And yeah, no problem at 2x. Even on F-Zero there, that was no problem. We probably could have pushed that a bit. The Dimensity 8300 is a beast. I mean, really, especially for GameCube and for PS2. I have no concerns.
What in the
For
world?
those.
Are you okay?
What is
This is my new favorite game, Rob.
Oh, jeez.
I love the form factor. The only thing that afraid me is possible problems with GameCube. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see problems with GameCube. We've tested out a number of these Dimensity 8300 chips. Man, do you guys remember any?
Yeah, I guess I wonder how it would work in Mario
GameCube
Sunshine
issues.
with the analog and digital.
And you can see if we were to max and do fast forward, we could run this up to 355%.
Oh, there's a lot of headroom
speed.
there.
There's a lot of headroom. That means that GameCube is just not a problem for this chipset. I'm not going to play past the intro of Rogue Squadron because we just are running out of time here. And I'm sorry, I don't know if any of those games really make use of the triggers. So let me report back in the comments to you. Maybe in the pinned comment I can update for folks who are wondering about the triggers in GameCube. But I'll do Mario Sunshine. How about that? But Rogue Squadron has such a long intro. But this one is one that's very tough to run. The fan's already kicking on. It's just a horribly unoptimized game. I guess LucasArts or whoever developed this, but you can see the max headroom we're seeing on this is about 250%. So it's just a lot more demanding.
Ooh, I didn't realize Zoo got this in black.
Oh, he got the black version? We're gonna have
Yeah.
to Zoo. You got to try see if the back of the handheld is painted on. See if you can tell. Yeah.
The hell was that?
What? I'm just making noises.
We're in the part of the stream where Stubbs starts to make random noises.
I just didn't know what it was. I didn't know what or who. Or...
It's a whale?
The best is the noise he made for the little, turbo gauge on that Game MT handheld.
Oh, oh God, yeah.
Oh,
that was wild.
Yeah.
I don't
Look
even
at
know
that
where those
beauty.
noises came from.
The black is really nice.
So
I like the black.
Stay tuned. I think Zoo has a video. His review for this is coming out tomorrow or over the weekend.
Beast.
But he's working. He's cooking on something.
He's cooking on something for sure.
Yeah.
Rogue Squadron is Dolphins Crisis.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so so we're not going to sit through this, everybody, but it's just it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Just seeing if there's any other relevant GameCube for us today.
It's got to be the most random assortment of games.
Blowout. That's what my son used to have before he got past the diapers phase.
Holy crap!
He's gonna watch this live stream when he's like 18. Maybe he won't. No, he won't. But
No, he won't.
Be like, hey, Dad, why are you talking trash?
This is how Dad was memorialized.
Like, yeah, some
Talking
artists,
about my blowouts.
Johnny Cash is like this big, beautiful catalog of music, and I'll have just these live streams where I'm debasing myself.
Hey, man, we have fun.
We do have fun, though. Todd says, Stubbs, go to bed. Yeah. Here comes DJ Windex. No, I retired DJ Windex. What's Season 6 going to bring? Stay tuned to find out.
These.
That's right.
Did you ever get your UPS package?
No, man. No.
What?
I did not. They're
How's
still
that
holding it.
possible?
They hate me. I don't know. UPS hates me.
Didn't you put in a request for a
$1,000
redelivery?
$1,000 handheld? They're just holding on to it stubbornly. My name has to be Stubborn, and not my legal name. And Rob wrote that in as my name, and it needs a signature because they also said they need a signature from me. So my hands are kind of tied here, where my legal name needs to be the same what's on the package, and so I can either change my name legally for $700 in about a week, which is a pretty good time frame.
Probably a better deal,
right? And so to get $700 to get a $900 handheld, that's almost worth it, right? I don't know. They'll probably have to send it back to you, and then you'll have to remail it. Is what we're going to end up with, I bet you.
Well, the funny thing is, I go on the tracking, and it just says that a request has been made for it to be redelivered to the original address.
Do you have to approve that? Anyways, we'll talk offline.
Yeah,
we'll take this offline. Did you already show some Android while we were hanging out?
I showed some Destiny, and
Cool.
I was about to show Wuwa. So yeah, we did do a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah, no, it will handle a lot of the higher end stuff without a problem.
So yeah, we're looking good on PS3 for the most part. We're looking good on Switch for the most part. We're really looking good on PS2 and GameCube. GameHub can be hit or miss, but for the games that run, we're seeing it work pretty well. Like Tomb Raider, that was working great. Mm-hmm. And Skyrim was a no-go, but we're going to try the GOG version, see if we can get anything going there. We looked at 3DS last time, so we're not going to look at that today, but 3DS was looking good. And we didn't do Vita yet, so I'm going to load up a Vita game while you do that.
I have no idea where I have to go.
We're gonna play my favorite Vita game, A Virus Named Tom.
Where do I go? There we go. Get out of my way.
Robert, be nice.
I've actually surprisingly have made progress in this game. I've played it so freaking much for testing.
Oh, I'm not sleep deprived. I took the wrong pharmaceutical today by accident, and yeah. No.
You need to take better care of yourself, Stubbs.
No. No, I can come with lots of excuses. I'm just a little tired.
So I'm noticing like on my camera, it like shows like it looks like it's stuttering, but like in person, it doesn't look like that. So I don't know if my camera is just being stupid, which it most likely is. But it's actually smooth in person though.
It looks, it looks good.
Oh, okay. Or talk. Here we go. I'm also pretty sure I have like on max settings right now. I just turned it all the way up.
Oh, I love you guys too. So you're seeing stuttering, but you don't see it with your eyeballs?
No, I don't. I think it's my camera. I think there's like some kind of latency being introduced there. I'm kind of bummed that you couldn't get your package though, because there's actually something in there that you're really gonna like, and it's seasonal too. And I'm like, man.
Well, maybe they'll redeliver.
Hopefully,
that's my hope.
Deliver.
Yeah.
All right, we go back this way now. Who do I got to talk to now? Jeez.
I've never played this game before.
This game? Wow.
Yeah, no, I've never played it.
This is always one people want to see tested.
Yeah. It looks fun.
It's actually pretty cool. It's pretty chill. I've never put any money into it. I just do whatever's free, you know?
Oh, it's one of those games.
Yeah, it's a gacha game or like a Gunner game, I guess, you know?
What did you just say?
Nothing.
Yeah, what did you just say?
I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, he said what I thought he said then.
People are saying I need to go to bed. All right.
It's Wuthering Waves. That's the
Wuthering
game I got.
Waves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I've played this one before.
And now the tracking did not update for my Conquer. It's never coming. I'm glad I got that Best Buy
you
one.
Got your Best Buy one for nice little upcharge there. Okay, everybody, we are going to go ahead and wrap up here as we are long in the tooth already. But hey, at least we had fun. The RG477V you can get in just a couple days here. So late Friday night, early Saturday morning. First 3 days is going to be $20 off. So early bird is going to be for the 8 gig, $200 for the 12 gig. You're going to be looking at $240. It comes in black, it comes in gray, and you can get it with or without an SD card. If you're somebody who kind of knows their way around these handhelds, don't get the SD card. It's nothing special on there. It's a selection of some retro games, but if you're somebody who just wants to get up and going right now, great. There's that option, a little bit extra money there. So the pricing we're saying is without an SD card. So take your pick. Anbernic.com is going to be probably your best bet, but AliExpress both is going to be available usually about an hour or two before Anbernic.com if you're in a rush, as well as sometimes their shipping is a bit faster.
And sometimes those coupons will stack too, so
in the
pay attention to that. Yeah,
yeah. Sometimes you get lucky and you get these dual stacking situations. And where you live in the world is a big thing too. You know, if you live in the U.S., I think they're using like Uni. I'm seeing that a lot from AliExpress right now. And with Anbernic, these review units showed up with DHL, but I think they do 4PX as well. So yeah, if I were going to buy this, I'd probably go on AliExpress, pick that up. We have links for this in the description below. And yeah, let us know. Is this one you're getting? Or are you going to wait for the next? Because you know they're going to do a 477H. So if you're waiting for that, I have a feeling.
I think next year is going to be the year of the 4.7-inch display.
Yeah, it's a nice big display.
It is a great panel. Yeah, it's just going to be in everything though.
Yeah, and we saw gains today. Like since this OTA update, we're definitely seeing performance gains. I love that we have a new stability mode. Rob and I really can't find any gotchas with this, so stay tuned for Zoo's video. He might have some interesting thoughts. He usually feels a little differently than the rest of us. So I look forward to his thoughts and Andrew's as well.
Yep.
On the website, so you can check that out.
Yeah, and I think with GammaOS coming too, I think things just will keep looking better for it.
Yes, sir. So yeah, pick that up. And with that, everybody, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. I hope you have an awesome rest of your night, whatever you might be doing. Let us know your thoughts. I'm eager to hear them, and more to come from us. That's it. Rob, you have any final thoughts on this?
No, it's been fun messing around with this. I'm gonna be working on some type of dedicated video for it. So
yes,
I actually have an RGDS video coming out soon.
Oh,
so.
right. Yeah, check out Rob's RGDS video, the V video.
Yeah,
and
all about that V.
So many more things. But at the end of our streams, we also like to let you guys know, if you want to know alternatives, we've talked about them throughout the stream for verticals, but you really can't go wrong with the Retroid Pocket Classic. You lose the sticks, but it's much more of a Game Boy experience, kind of the classic vertical. Yeah. And then we've said the Ioneo Pocket DMG, if you want the most powerful on the market.
It will
a little
cost
higher
you,
priced. It'll cost you.
Yeah, I mean, definitely will. Yeah.
And you get one stick, but you do get
nubbin.
You do get a trackpad as well, which you can kind of use as a second stick-ish, maybe.
Yeah.
And those are kind of the recommends. All right, everybody. Well, we want to thank you once again all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to stay in the know for all of your favorite retro handhelds. And again, you don't need to subscribe, but we're trying to get to 100K, so let's see if we can do it. We just hit 85. Stoked on that.
Yeah,
this is all thanks to you guys. Speaking of you guys, special thanks to our channel members, our patrons, and our subs who make everything possible for us. Perks with RH start for as little as $3 per month. Join us in our Discord to chat and play some games. We got the game of the month. We got the game of the year. We got the game of the month of the year. We have the handhelds of the year. So we got a whole bunch of streams coming next Monday on the podcast. The next Monday after that, we're doing a giant end of the year giveaway where we have just a grip of handhelds we're just giving away. So many. We have a Steam Deck in there. We have Ioneo 2S. It's just,
Retro Pocket G2. Yep.
G2.
A lot of good stuff.
All of the stuff. But until the next one, everybody, this has been Stubbs on behalf of Rob, Andrew, and Sony saying, take care of your handhelds and take care of each other too. All right.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining us.